Finally, the suspense is over. Maruti Suzuki has just launched its much-awaited Vitara Brezza, a compact SUV. This is the Motown India show, and my name is Roy P. Tharian. Incidentally, his name too is Roy P. Tharian. Brezza, the Italian word says, it means it's breeze. And breeze is rejuvenating, breeze is exciting, breeze is energizing. Do you agree to that? But boss, yahan hawa khane nahi aaye. Let's get on with the Brezza, and please do talk more about the Brezza. Now coming to the Brezza. Now if you see, the Brezza is extremely bold looking. It's got exciting styling lines, it's glamorous, it's sporty, and most of all, it's tough. Do you agree with that? Yeah, I understand. You're right, it is a tough looking vehicle, but let me tell you what, toughness का ये मतलब नहीं है आपको शाहरुख खान के abs मिले और John Abraham के muscles मिले. Toughness is a state of mind. Now how do I describe it? Toughness is somebody like me, tough and glamorous. Not a great example, but carrying on. Not bad, no, that's a pretty good example. But I have a question. This car was launched at a starting price of 6.99 lakh ex-showroom Delhi. Yet it's being sold through 1,799 dealerships of Maruti Suzuki. I wonder why the Baleno, which was a lot cheaper, is being sold through the Nexa outlet, and Nexa is supposed to be an exclusive outlet of Maruti Suzuki, even the S-Cross. You think that's strange? सवाल तो बहुत बढ़िया है, मगर ऐसा करो आप ये सवाल उनसे पूछिए, मिस्टर आर.एस. कलसी से. कलसी साहब एग्जीक्यूटिव डायरेक्टर है मार्केटिंग एंड सेल्स में. आप ऐसा करो प्रोफेसर, आप जाइए कलसी साहब के पास और उनसे ये सब get the answers. In the meantime, let me tell my audience a lot more about the Brezza. Agree, Professor? If you insist. I'm leaving. I'll see you guys in the next episode. In the meantime, this person is going to take you through the Brezza. See you. Sweet dreams. There he goes. The Vitara Brezza gets the DDIS 200 engine. It's a 1.3 litre diesel engine as the one in the Suzuki S-Cross. This engine is mated to a 5-speed manual transmission. The engine churns out 88.5 bhp at around 4000 rpm and a peak torque of 200 Newton meters at around 1750 rpm. A petrol variant of the Vitara Brezza is expected in the future. The use of pendulum engine mount system, effective use of acoustic insulation and absorption materials around the cabin and the engine compartment ensure low NVH levels. Vitara Brezza delivers a fuel efficiency of 24.3 kilometers per litre, the highest in SUV category, and a 10 to 20% superior to existing models in this segment. Yeah, what I really like about the Brezza is it drives like a breeze. There's no doubt about that. It's an extremely efficient engine. It's a 1.3 litre DDIS 200, the one that drives the S-Cross too. Now I realize as I'm driving, everything seems to be in place, and the best part is there's a lot of space around, and you can imagine the headroom. Now you'll be guessing what my height is. Well, let me make you guess. I'm an average build guy with an average height. I'm 1.5 inches shorter than Brad Pitt and 3 inches taller than Tom Cruise. So I guess I've got an average Indian height. So if you see the headroom, now anybody with a headgear of all kinds, whether he's from Punjab, whether he's from Rajasthan or anybody, he can sit pretty comfortably in this car. And I'm going to show you there's ample space even at the back. Okay, now when I'm driving, I realize this steering wheel can be adjusted for its height and with a lever here, but it's not telescopic, but that one can just shift up and down, and that can work for you. The buttons are so easy here, all the little buttons you have, especially the electric ORVMs, the outside rear view mirrors. Now usually in a car these little knobs are somewhere on the windowsill, somewhere here, so you have to stretch your hand, but in this case it's very much easy. It's quite reachable. Now, as you see, this is the national highway somewhere near Pune, and we're zipping. You know, I moved it to 120, 140. Unfortunately, the vehicle eats up the roads too fast and I have to brake, or else I noticed that a 120, 140 kilometers per hour on this vehicle is a breeze. So it's a compact SUV that is suited for these lovely roads here, the highway roads. After driving this car for more than 100 kilometers on both smooth roads and rough roads, I realized the suspension is very finely tuned. In fact, it's kind of stiff, so it's ideal for the rough and the smooth. As for the ride and handling, well, at high speeds and in corners, the car handled superbly. But I wish it had a wee bit more ground clearance, because I felt that when I went on the rough, it did bottom out a bit, and I wish it was a little higher, then it wouldn't have done so. But nevertheless, on smooth roads, of course, it performed extremely well. As a compact SUV, I see a winner here, and Maruti's done a pretty good job. The NVH levels of this vehicle too are quite impressive, and in fact the right kind of insulation around the engine area and of course around the cabin has ensured that a lot of outside noise is filtered. So this is quite impressive, and when you pass through a tunnel, the best part is it's in the auto mode, so the lights come on, the headlights come on, and you can see the road ahead of you, and it's quite an exciting feature. The company's engineering and styling department, headed by C.V. Raman, has worked smartly to create a bold stance for this SUV. Incidentally, this is the company's first compact urban SUV. If you notice, the signature bullhorn LEDs with unique turn indicators add to the smart looks of the vehicle. The belt and rocker lines are raised, and along with a gently sloping roofline, it does add dynamism to the Brezza. The belt line is the one which goes from the hood, which usually follows the bottom edge of the windows and continues to the trunk. The belt line is a major component of the vehicle's overall appearance, as well as the safety aspect of blind spots. The rocker line is the parallel line at the bottom. This is the line below the base of the door openings, which is sometimes called the rocker panels or sills. At the back, the Vitara Brezza gets split tail lights with LEDs and an embossed signature chrome bar that again ensures that the SUV has a smart derriere. And derriere is the French word for your backside. Balanced proportions, square wheel arches with large tires add to the confident look of the Vitara Brezza. The body kit, skid plate garnishes and the hood bring in a race stance to the SUV. The Vitara Brezza is visually appealing, and its strong and race stance with dynamic styling is also pretty exciting. The Brezza has large, low-rolling resistance tires fitted onto them. While the Vitara Brezza comes in several variants with the base price starting at Rs 6.99 lakh, the top-end ZDI Plus has the option of a dual tone, wherein the exteriors of the Brezza have characteristic dual color scheme and a unique floating roof. The Vitara Brezza is quite sophisticated from the inside. As you can see, there is a contemporary dashboard with a very modern and chic layout. The meter cluster looks good, and the decent garnishing in the dash area is subtle and classy. It's even got an advanced infotainment system. Customers get a choice of 5 preset colors in the speedometer, which they can choose as per their mood. Other comfort features on the Vitara Brezza include rain sensing wipers, auto headlight, cruise control, air-cooled upper box, card holder in glove box,
among others.
Mind you, this cabin is not just about styling and chic characteristics. It scores well on the practical side too. There is a lot of usable space. As for the boot area, it is adequately large and can accommodate 328 liters in volume. The boot is wide enough for easy access and comfortable handling of heavy and large luggages. The boot space can be extended with the unique flip folded seats and 60/40 rear split, maximizing the utility space.
All in all, for a mass market player like Maruti Suzuki to make a contemporary compact SUV like the Vitara Brezza is in itself a commendable thing. With the right pricing and loads of stunning features, the Brezza is a vehicle every youth will love to edge in his or her wish list.
These were the athletes of Nitro Circus Live. Many gathered to watch these athletes defy gravity on their motorcycles.